Hello there, this is Susanna. Welcome to The Real You. Thanks so much for watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel. This video will be on self-confidence, and I'm so happy to do this video for you as in my work I see a lot of people struggling with this issue. Many people are writing me on the subject, and it also shows up in many difficulties that people are experiencing in their lives. For instance, I'd like to find a boyfriend, but I lack self-confidence. I'd like to be able to express myself fully, but I lack self-confidence. I'd like to launch a business of my own, but I lack self-confidence. So before doing the tapping and clear this from your system, let's look at this subject for a moment. And please think of you having no confidence in yourself. When you say that, what exactly do you mean? Pause this video for a moment if you need to and think of it. I have no confidence in myself. Say it out loud. What does that mean to you? What makes you say that? How come you got to this conclusion? Because if we are to correct this, we really need to go to the truth. As the best way to correct an error or an interpretation of our mind is by bringing it into the light of the truth and not by applying the opposite. And this is a common mistake that we're making, attempting to fix an interpretation by applying the opposite interpretation. At the mind level, especially the emotional mind level, this just makes us turn around in circles. So if we are to look at it from close, you realize that searching for self-confidence creates a separation in you. If you don't have confidence in yourself, then what you doesn't have confidence in what self. The concept of self-confidence implies a separation. And as long as there is separation and conflict, you are in the misinterpretation of the truth. And whatever you'll do to fix it, it will not develop self-confidence. Even people who believe that they have self-confidence or show self-confidence, deep down or at the back of the mind, there, well hidden, is the belief that they lack confidence. What if you could come out of this vicious circle of your mind and just be yourself? And it's the same thing with self-development and healing and forgiveness, for instance. And I'll make separate videos on these subjects. But just for the fun of it, if you search for, and if you are into the self-development, that means you start from the premise that you are not sufficiently developed. Or when you search for healing, you start from the idea that you are damaged or broken, or there is something in you that needs to be healed. The idea of forgiveness is the same thing. If you need to forgive, that means that you think and believe that you've been hurt, and the belief can only be removed by applying the truth and not by correcting it with another belief. All these notions are just words expressing concepts used by our emotional mind to create confusion and traps. And while we stay in this duality of good and bad, self-confidence and lack of self-confidence, healing and disease, forgiveness and hurt, nothing really happens but turning around in circles. So if you want to go beyond this feeling of lack of self-confidence, maybe we should address directly the idea of self-confidence. And this is what I'd like to do with you with this tapping session. So let's do it together. We start with a karate chop. Even though I feel that I lack self-confidence, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I believe I don't have enough self-confidence and I should have more, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I think that I have to develop more self-confidence in order to do more and to be seen more and to achieve more, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Now let's move into the points. Just bring up this lack of self-confidence and let's do a round with this. This lack of self-confidence, just allow it to be there. This lack of self-confidence. Observe what happens. What's that? Lack of self-confidence. This lack of self-confidence. How do you know that you lack confidence in yourself? This lack of self-confidence. Look at it from close. This lack of self-confidence. Allow the feeling to be there. This lack of self-confidence. Allow yourself to feel not confident in yourself. This lack of self-confidence. And on the top of the head, this lack of self-confidence. Now take a deep breath and let's continue. I don't have confidence in myself. Say it out loud so you can take it out of your system. I don't have confidence in myself. Feel it. Feel it in the body and look at it. Acknowledge it. I don't have confidence in myself. So what? This is just a thought, you know that? I don't have confidence in myself. Listen to yourself saying it. I don't have confidence in myself. Hear your voice while you say that. I don't have confidence in myself. Feel it so we can release it. Under the arm. I don't have confidence in myself. And on top of the head, I don't have confidence in myself. Very good. Take another deep breath. And let's clear some more. Back to the eyebrow point. What is there beyond or behind this thought? Allow yourself to access that. What is there behind this lack of self-confidence? What makes me believe that I don't have enough confidence? Please take a deep breath. What do I mean when I say that? How many definitions of what it means to have self-confidence do I have that make me believe that I don't have confidence in myself? Under the arm, how many definitions of myself do I have that make me think that I have no self-confidence? To what extent this lack of self-confidence is only an interpretation of who I am? Take another deep breath, please. You're doing good. What if what I call lack of self-confidence is not lack of self-confidence at all? Have you ever thought of that? What if it's not at all what you thought it was? When is it that I started to believe that I lack self-confidence? Take another deep breath, please. This is an important question. Let's ask it again and allow whatever is there behind, whatever comes up, to be released. When is it that I started to lack self-confidence? Compared to what and to whom do I lack self-confidence? Deep breath. Who do you try to copy and what criteria are you using when you're saying that? Maybe I want to be self-confident as others are, or as I think they are. Under the arm, how many separations and divisions have I created in myself that make me believe that I have no self-confidence? Which part of me doesn't have confidence? And what self do I need to trust? Please take another deep breath and acknowledge the separation. Acknowledge the separation and bring these two together. There is no you, there is no self. What if instead of developing self-confidence, I could simply choose to unify these separations? What if here and now I could allow myself to feel and be complete and whole? Try that for a change. What if I could just choose to be more and more and more and more of myself? Take another deep breath and allow that possibility. I know we're used to live and to experience life through separations, but give yourself this opportunity now to experience unity. Why not? What if I don't have to build self-confidence, but only to realize more and more the truth of who I am? Take another deep breath. Come on, go deep down there and remember. Do it. What if it's a matter of remembering my greatness? What greatness? Yes, your greatness. I bring together into this unity all these parts that I have created, all these divisions, all these separations, all these definitions that make me think that I am small, that make me think that I'm divided, that I'm powerless, that I'm less than others, and less than myself. You cannot be less than yourself. And I just allow myself to be here and now fully and completely myself. Even if you don't know what that means. Here and now, fully and completely, I choose to be myself. Here and now, fully and completely, I choose to be myself. And I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. That's wonderful. Take another deep breath and drink some water and repeat. And maybe this video is not what you were expecting to see. You know, this type of videos which tells you how little you are and how hard you need to work on yourself and how much more you need to do in order to develop a little bit more self-confidence. Just allow this to sink in, because if we are to take out all these notions of confidence, self-confidence, lack of self-confidence, like if they never existed, and if there was no more need for you to look at yourself as confident or not confident, then how and who would you be? And what would you choose? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.